I will be unable to put these in the ground for a couple of days. I have just put down some landscape fabric. I need all the weeds and grass to die before I put this in the ground so they're not coming back up through the hole that I cut inside the landscape fabric. But as you can see, they're roaring to go. And I can always just take them out of the pot and put it back in the ground. So I chose these two varieties, which is the Niagara and the Concord. They're native to North America, and I will be getting more Concords. I'm not sure how these are going to taste, but I do know how a Concord tastes. Now, Concords are self-pollinating. And I want to get them in the ground before their roots stop breathing. Alright, let me go get a pot and I'll be right back. Alright, I found these two pots in the apartment. Oh yeah, that'll be plenty deep. So when I have to go outside, I'd take you with me, but it's raining and I'll need to get some compost and fill these up and get these in. So I'll be right back. Oh, the lighting is very, very dim since the rains came in. Okay, so they want me to soak the roots, take off everything. So let's do that, I suppose. I wonder how many people have just put this whole thing in the ground. Almost looks like rust. I'm going to soak it for 2 hours. And I've got rain. It's raining outside and I got fresh rainwater. Okay, so let me go do that and I'll be right back. Here we go. Added some fresh rainwater. So I'm going to put this into soak. And I need to mark this one so I can remember which one is the Concord and which one is the Niagara. I need to space these 36 inches apart, 3 inches deep. All right, and the same requirement is for the Concord. So let's get the Niagara open. There we go. I found the tag for the Concord, so I'll know which is which. I haven't shown you how I've been making my trellises. So I'm going to put one right here. This is for my Concord grapes, and I'm going to put one right here for my Niagara grapes. Now I only have 30 minutes before these businesses pipe back up from lunch and they turn that fan on, and it is extremely loud. So most of this video is going to be filmed with music just to block out all the noise. Let me go show you the cattle panel that I got, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the T-post. Alright, over here with the T-post, I am spray painting them black so they blend into the background. You know, they're not as noticeable. I don't need the white tip on them. And I am going to put my Niagara, right in here. Put my Niagara trellis right here. That's my Concord grape, and this will be my Niagara grape. So let's get to it. The way I'm going to be positioning this trellis is, this is east and this is west, and if I put my trellis right here, it doesn't block the sun coming from the east, and it doesn't block the raised bed containers over here. Also, I can still get around with my tractor. I know it doesn't look like it on film, but you can. And if I need to, I don't see any reason why I would, but I always leave that option open. And in the winter time, when the grapes are dormant, they're not casting shade coming from the south, from the southern exposure during the winter. So that's good. So when everything is flushed out, everybody will be getting the equal amount of light in the summer. So let me lay out my post. We'll get this thing installed, and hopefully I can get it done by the time they get back from lunch. All right, what I have to do here is I'm gonna cut out for my stake or my T-post. So when I cut it, I have to melt the cut edges so that it won't fray on me. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put my T-post right here. The wind. There we go. The wind is messing with me today. There we go. All right, that's one. All right, so we got to do this one. I want the post to rest on this one right here. So I'm going to make my cut right here. Okay. And let's burn this one. Okay, now let's get these posts in the ground and stand this up and get it fixed. There we go. So now what I gotta do is bring this up and put a zip tie on it to hold it. But it needs to go over a hair. So do that. There we go. Let's just put it down here for a minute. I mean, it's difficult to do it by yourself, but it's not impossible. So don't get discouraged. Just be patient and take your time. There, that one's on. Now once I get this on here, then I can lift it up because I want it to be taller, but I got to get it stable first. Once I get the other side pushed in real good, this will be easier to push in. Do what you got to do, you know? If I could just get it in the hole, I'll be all right. All right, that's what I needed. Now, all right, so now I can go over there and see where I want it. I'm going to raise this bottom of the cattle panel so that the top will be higher. Because if you're going to be hanging grapes, they're going to knock you in the head when you walk underneath it. So let me get these two posts in, and I'll be back when I'm ready to raise the cattle panel up onto the T-post. Now to help me hold the cattle panel up, I'm going to be using a bucket of dirt to keep it pushed in while I drive the T-post. Alright, I am going to raise this side up because I want this whole structure to be a little bit taller. Now I've been using zip ties with my T-post for years and I've never had a problem. There we go. Oops. Did it slide down? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. Get that out of the way. All right, here we go. About right. Now when I use cattle panel as fencing, I paint the cattle panel black so it blends into the landscape and you don't see it. I don't know what it is about this black spray paint, but flies love it. Probably see one land on it. I'm going to cut the tails off here in a little bit. So let me just use my leg again. Just to get it on here. Come on. That's not gonna work this time. Alright, here we go. There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to cut this one. Okay, there you go. All done. So I got both grape trellises up. And tomorrow, due to the moon phase, I will be planting. So I'm looking forward to that. Here is the Concord that I got out of those bags and just put in some potting mix. And I'm going to put it right smack dab in the middle. Now this year, I'm only going to let it grow. I'm not going to let it make any grapes or anything like that. I want it to focus on its root system. So let me cut this hole right here. I'm going to put you right here. How about that? Okay, good. Very easy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That root system is gorgeous. All right, so let's go over here. All right, that is deep enough. I'm going to lay it this way. All right, I'm going to dig out just a little bit more. And I'm going to put in some soil. I'm going to mix it up. Continue to put holes in the hole. There we go. Now, weeds out. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit more manure and some potting mix. Oh, I'm going to put some mycorrhizal inoculant on it. Whoops. There we go. Dust that around. I don't want it sitting right on the roots. There we go. Alright, I'm going to make sure that the dirt is around the roots. Alright. Try to rinse some of this off. I'll come back and burn the... I don't know why I forgot to do that, but I did. Got too much on my mind today. Alright, it's not going to rain for another week, so that should be plenty right now. Okay, so I'm going to lay it out like this. This just makes it more structural. Alright, so I'm going to do it like this. So the box is going to look like this, and you're going to say, oh
no, she's using pressure treated.
Yes, I am. And the reason why is because it doesn't have arsenic in it. They stopped that here in the United States. Now it's copper. I know that's a metal, but you drink out of copper pipes. Alright, I'm going to be using my 3-inch screws. I think that looks fine. It's a little twisted, I don't care. So I've got to take one of the ends off to get it around the plant, but I think this will be fine. I guess I could have done a little bit better job. I know, people won't comment. That's gonna be hot. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I think that's perfect. Turn it this way. There we go. I think that looks a lot better. I like that a lot. That turned out better than I thought. So now all I have to do is just put in some pine bark mulch. And this project is over. As if I ever need to fertilize, all I have to do is just pull the mulch back, drop my fertilizer in it, and rake it back. Now this also helps with weed suppression, so I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. This bag has got a hole in it. Came in kind of handy though. There we go. Let's fill it up. We'll fill it up and then pull the bark away from the plant a little bit. And also with the boxes being this small, the chickens won't get into it. That's what I fight. That dollar weed. Now I call that project good. That turned out nice. I know it looks like the boxes aren't, well, the boxes aren't always going to sit even. And it's because I've got a series of swales dug underneath this plant, underneath this landscape fabric. So this ground is not going to be even because I can't make it even or just have standing water all the time. All right, I think it turned out great. Keep those roots cool and small enough to keep the chickens out. All right, on to the next project.